Nashville? I'm Nashville Night, and good morning to y'all. Now, our week's guest to Unwind is Risa Ward. Give her a hand, Nashville. So, Risa, tell us about your adorable baby. Ain't she cute, Nashville?
Her name is Dee Dee. She's not mine, but she was storked, so my friend Connor and I decided that we would take her so that she wouldn't end up in a state home.
That's so sweet. What a responsibility for two young runaways to take care of a storked baby. Risa, why don't you tell us about your life in a state home?
Well, in the state homes, there are so many kids that the older ones usually have to help out in the nursery. That's why I got so good at taking care of kids.
That must be why Dee Dee seems so precious. Bless her heart.
Thank you.
Risa, many people have very strong opinions on storking. Where do you stand with these concepts?
I don't like the idea. With so many kids being storked and ending up in state homes, the state homes are overflowing with kids. So a lot of the times, these kids don't get as much attention as they should growing up, and that can have serious effects later on in their life. But I do understand why people stork, because they aren't ready for kids, and they don't have any other choices.
What's it like always being on the run as a wanted Unwind?
Well, being wanted by juvie cops is stressful because you always have to be on alert and watch your back. You have to watch who you trust because you never know what someone's intentions are.
How's it like being around other Unwind criminals?
I don't consider us criminals just because we want to live. Not all of us are bad.
You seem to have a very strong opinion on this. If you could change anything about the Bill of Life, what would it be?
I believe that a few changes need to be made before the bill can truly work. It doesn't seem fair for innocent kids to be unwound and donated to people who are more worthy. And it's even less unfair to leave kids with people that don't want them and don't love them.
I understand where you're coming from, since you've seen both the pros and the cons of this bill. Now, don't go away because we have a quick word from our sponsors. Hashtag sponsored. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five's new album called Adventures on Wheels of Steel. Coming to your local Walmart on June 16th, 1993. Thank you, sponsors. Risa, how do you get along with your other Unwind runaways?
I've only met 2 other unwinds at this point, and it depends on who you meet. We all have different reasons for why we're being unwound. There also needs to be a certain level of trust, and you have to meet that level before you all can get along.
Wow, it must be difficult trying to trust people with such a deep secret. Before you saddle on your way, Risa, we have one last question for you.
Giddy on up and tell me.
Risa, what are some of the pros and cons of kicking AWOL?
I mean, one of the obvious pros is getting to live, but you also have to say goodbye to the people that you love. But you do get to meet people who have the same goal as you, and that can bring you closer together, and so you don't feel so alone.
Sounds like a real adventure. Thank you for being here, Risa, and Nashville. Nashville, hold your horses until next week's episode. Yeehaw! Good morning, Nashville. I'm Nashville Naya, and good morning to y'all. Yeah. Giddy up, y'all. It's Nashville time. The hat just flew off. Let's keep that.
Ellen is quaking.
I just moved my. Well, thank you for being here, Risa and Nashville. Risa and Nashville. Hold on to your horses till next week. Hoo-ah!